here and welcome to the Bond Room Unlocked, whereby we take an item from this 28-year-old collection and relate it to one of the films that we know and love. Now, when you think of gadgets in a Bond film, The Living Daylights isn't one of the films that would automatically spring to mind. But today we are going to take a deep dive into this Timothy Dalton film and take a look at the assortment of technical delights in it. Also, we'll be taking a look at a little bit of merch related to the film. But first, let's hear from James from the Talking Codswallop podcast, as The Living Daylights is his favourite Bond film and he loves the gadgets.
Hiya, I was asked to say just a few words about my favourite gadget in The Living Daylights. Well, the top of the list has to definitely be the keyring, Phillips keyring, which has wonderful features of being something where you can obviously find out where it is. It's a location keyring, but it will also gas you and blow things up, which I always thought is great.
Yes, the exploding keyring, yes, we love it. And to be fair, it would probably get frowned upon today with its wolf whistle and its Rule Britannia theme song. But it's just a great item. It stuns, it's a lockpick, and it's this deadly explosive. Now, I love a gadget that has many, many purposes, harking right back to that original attaché case in From Russia with Love.
An ordinary black leather case with 20 rounds of ammunition here and here. Now, if you take the top off, you'll find the ammunition inside. On the side here, flat throwing knife. Press that button there, and out she comes. Inside the case, you'll find an AR-7 folding sniper's rifle, .25 caliber, with an infrared telescopic sight. Then, if you pull out these straps, inside are 50 gold sovereigns, 25 in either side. Now, watch very carefully. An ordinary tin of talcum powder. Inside, a tear gas cartridge. That goes in the case against the side here like that. It's magnetized, so it won't fall. Shut the case. Now, normally to open a case like that, you move the catches to the side. If you do, the cartridge will explode in your face. Now, to stop the cartridge exploding, turn the catches horizontally, like that. Then, open normally. Now you try it.
Turn the catches like that.
That's right.
And open ordinarily.
You got it?
Yes, I think so.
Really, it's a tough one for me because I think the gadgets in this film are wonderful. So picking others gets tricky. I mean, the car, the Aston Martin Vantage with all the different wonderful features in it. You know, the scanner radio, the ability that it has to cut through, a car with a laser that's built into the hubs and the wheels is just wonderful. But all the other features, the ability that can be used for skiing, and it's been winterized by the Q branch to do some amazing things like go across frozen wasteland, with skis and studded tires. I mean, hell, it's even got a amazing, booster system in the fact that it, you can basically just hit a button and it'll propel you at speed.
One of my favourite gadgets in the film is not used by Bond at all, but by a fantastic henchman called Necros, played by Andreas Wisniewski. He disguises himself as a milkman to infiltrate MI6's safe house, where they're holding Koskov. And in an ingenious way to gain entry, he uses exploding milk bottles. I mean, from semi-automatic to semi-skimmed.
But obviously on the gadget front, who can forget the pig, which is basically a scourer for cleaning a large gas pipeline. But it's actually turned into something that can basically move a person from one place in one country to another. A gadget that's seen as being something that's never really been tried before, but it works brilliantly.
Yes, gadgets don't have to be compact and small. No, if you think about the pig, as James mentioned, the pipeline inspection gauge, this is just an ingenious concept taking a mundane, everyday object that cleans pipes to new, imaginative heights.
We must hurry. Get him in the pig.
Pig? What is pig?
Scouring plug to clean out the pipeline. This one's been specially designed to carry a man.
Pipeline? You mean our pipeline?
Great Soviet achievement, piping natural gas into Western Europe.
But not me.
Don't worry, Yorgi, it's a piece of cake.
Never mind cake. If you open valve before 100, he will be boshed.
Pigs, borscht, cake. There must be another way.
Get in. Well, put on the mask and breathe normally.
Now talk.
Relax, Yorgi. Our engineers have spent months perfecting this.
How many times have you done this before?
You're the first.
Let's take a look at some of the other gadgets in the film. Bond uses the Tasco folding binocular glasses to spy on Koskov at the Bratislava Symphony concert. A rocket-firing boombox, one of the amusing gadgets in the film that we see being tested in Q's laboratory but is never used. There's a scanner inside a radio in the V8. This aids Bond in helping him work out where the roadblocks are so he can avoid them. The piece of memorabilia I want to share with you today is from a set of cars. And this is the Corgi 1999 set that was issued in blister pack. And this one features the Aston Martin V8 that's featured in the film. And there's a picture of Timothy Dalton there looking quite mean and moody on the front. On the reverse of the packaging, you can see the other cars that are in this particular set. I have them all. You know, these were quite prominent back in the 90s. You did used to get a lot of these Corgi sets to come out. It's a nice little collection to have. Yeah, I'm pleased. Well, that's it for our episode for today. If you have enjoyed it, then please give it an MI6 stamp of approval and click on the notifications below. And why not subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any further missions. You can also find the Bond Room Unlocked on Facebook and also on Instagram, where there is more content. I'd like to thank my guest James today for his thoughts on the Living Daylights, and I'd like to thank you for joining me at the Bond Room Unlocked.
Something we're making for the Americans. It's called a ghetto blaster.